two-time guest, two-time.
I missed the first one.
What up, Brody?
Yes,
welcome. He is truly injured this time.
I mean, you can do the youth movement. I'm all for it. Seth is a workahorse, though.
But we literally have
was the
other people.
storyline, yeah.
He deserves it too, though. He's killing it.
Why does he deserve it?
Because he's been on fire. He's somebody who hasn't won it in the
Knight
past.
get his bro. Why can't LA Knight get his in?
I like LA
Why-
Knight.
why-
I like LA Knight. But
LA
that
Knight
time,
46.
yeah, but you act like he's young.
They've been hiring
He's
a lot of college athletes, which is great. Don't get me wrong, because their athleticism is going to be there. But before, you were getting indie guys who were working wrestling for years before they had their chance.
A lot of these indies guys got a lot of mileage on their bodies.
That too.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD, and it's Thru The Ropes. You know, the only place for your great debates and hot takes. And today we got some great debates and hot takes coming right at you. But before we dive into that, of course, it's your boy JD, and I got to introduce the rest of the cast today. Up first, we got Dirty Dan.
Hello, everyone.
And right underneath Dirty Dan, we got main event RJ.
With the strap a day, 1,655.
Yeah, every
There
day
we
you
go.
gotta do this, y'all. Every day, TTR fan. This is stupid. Anyway, right underneath main event RJ, you got Michi Black, the Wagwan Warrior.
Wagwan, everyone, Wagwan.
And
With
now
my
today
selfie
we
today.
have a two-time guest. Two-time.
Two-time.
Our
I missed the
boy
first one.
Earl. What up, Brody?
Yes,
welcome.
Mr.
Yes,
Kennedy.
sir.
Kennedy.
Yo, I actually got his autograph on a card, bro. Honestly, it's funny you mentioned him. I was looking at my cards. I got his autograph. Shout out, Mr. Kennedy. I got
He
your
needs to
autograph,
come back, man.
Earl,
He'll
how you
eat
been,
in this
bro?
era.
How you been, man? How's life been treating you, King?
Man, life been good, man. Enjoying these graps.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what we're here. We're going to be talking about the graps, you know. Again, the only place for your great debates and hot takes. Welcome in, TTR Tribe. Today, we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, but I really want to dive into the loaded Raw and over the weekend. So this might be a little late, but yesterday we had to kind of push back. So my bad, TTR Tribe. Y'all know I'll be real with y'all. So this should have been out yesterday, but you know what I mean? I got kind of caught up.
You know,
So
things
today
come
we talk things, yeah, it just pops up. So today we're gonna be talking about Seth and the weekend. I do want to start off with Seth Rollins. So it does seem like he is truly injured this time. And during
I don't
the
believe it.
wrestling match with Cody, he hurt his shoulder, and it seems like the reports are leaning towards a rotator cuff or some type of surgery with the shoulder. So, leading up to all of this, it is very funny timing. He had a lot of things planned. One with CM Punk apparently coming up. So, with all of this happening, do you think that WWE is going to be pushing towards a youth movement where you have the Brons and they start taking over? Or do you see this as a chance for someone like CM Punk and one of their normal quote-unquote stars that they've been trying to maybe work in to finally get their chance? And I'll leave Earl to kind of give this up because you're the guest. So go ahead and lead us off.
Oh, that's tough. I mean, you can do the youth movement. I'm all for it. Seth is a workhorse, though. And you got to lean on them workhorses. Like, looking at that replay, I see, like, nah, that landing was crazy.
It was.
But
And he harbored it right away.
yeah, he called for the ref. Like, you knew that was bad because he typically don't do it. He'll finish a match and won't care. But I do think it's time to lean on the youth because 90% of that roster who out there is 35 and up. Like they 35 and up, it's time. Like, if they putting so much money in the NXT and bringing these dudes from TNA and all that and making the LFG shows and all that, like, lean on your youth. Like, y'all putting in millions of dollars.
That's no lie.
Like, we not talking about like one or two people. Like, y'all doing shows, y'all doing IDs, y'all doing NIL. Like, if you're doing all this for the youth to get new blood in and get this going, lean on them. Like, you lean on them. Like, there's no better time than the present because everything that they're trying to do, like, as far as social media, as far as these shows on Netflix, as far as all this stuff like that, like, that's
for the younger
all
audience.
culture.
You're right.
Yeah, like, all this stuff that they doing is for them. Like, so let these old heads, the ones who need to be respected, but bring him in
I love
and
that.
let Bron lead that charge.
Okay, so you feel like that's Bron. So I'll pass it off to the rest of the TTR family here. What do y'all think? So if we do go Young Guns, do we think that, or Michi Black, you might have a opinion here? You wanted to kind of chime in? Do you think?
Let's finish, King.
No, do you think? Because I want you to go ahead and say how you
So
feel without
I
me
wanna
interrupting. Go
say-
ahead. Yeah.
I want to say I don't know why we're not crowning young champions like we did back in the day. I don't want to be the guy and bring up Brock Lesnar, but bro became a champion at the age of like 21, 22 or something like that. Like we have not seen anyone cheer for like a new young champion. This is the youngest champion in the WWE since Randy Orton or anything like that. Like
everyone's another name. Yep.
Everyone's just been like older, and like why are we relying on giving the strap to a guy with old knees? I'm not understanding.
So
we're trying to.
here we go. What you gonna get it started?
Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to hear this shit, bro. I just
So
No, hold on.
So
No,
now
I have
This shit gets
So you
this shit
wanna
gets
see
so
us
old.
forget
Yeah,
it,
this
though.
gets so old, bro.
No, I have my reasons though. Because see, I only brought up old knees because he's literally in line to get the strap. But we literally
'Cause that
have
was the
other people.
storyline, yeah.
He deserves it too, though. He's killing it.
Why does he deserve it? Why does he deserve it?
Because he's been on fire, and he's somebody who hasn't won it in the past, and it feels overdue.
Look,
we wanted to see,
respectfully,
we wanted
if
to
you
see Cena go heel, and that was overdue. This is already overdue as it is. Why wait even longer? But go ahead, Dirty Dan.
Because
I'm about to say respectfully, if you can't see it, I'm not
The
talking to you
crowd,
because
exactly. Listen to the crowd.
if it's right in front of your face.
All
Like,
I
no,
see is the
I'm
crowd.
gonna tell you what angers me about you.
Okay.
You'll stand here and you'll champion Carmelo to the day you die, which is fine because he has talent. They don't push him. But with a guy who's been busting his ass and actually has that much talent, you're
Come
like,
on.
oh knees.
Why can't
Man,
LA
I
Knight
can't
get
talk
it
to
then?
you, bro.
Why can't
I
LA
like
Knight get it then?
I like LA
Why-
Knight.
why-
too.
I like LA Knight.
Because
But
LA
that
Knight's
time,
46.
I'm about to say you act like he's young. He's 46.
But he should have had the
Should
strap.
have. But again,
Should've.
just because he should have
Hold
doesn't
on.
mean you're gonna knock CM
But
Punk because
CM
he should
already
have.
had the strap multiple times. First he came back and cried because he didn't get the main event at Mania. We gave him the main event at Mania. What else could he
Deserve it.
need?
What you mean? First of all,
Did
you
he
didn't give
really
him
give him
nothing
that?
because
Huh?
he earned that. He earned that. You didn't give him nothing.
He's 42.
You say
Oh
we.
my
You don't even like
by
him.
the way. LA Knight is 42. Just want to throw that.
LA Knight
47 is crazy.
deserves a run at the
I'm just saying, but he's
He
still in
gave
his
Cody.
40s. He's technically not young.
My bad.
Okay.
That's fine.
RJ.
That's
I understand.
fine.
Let's get
Look,
some on RJ.
The
Let's get some RJ.
fans
Hold on.
beg to differ with you.
Oh,
Now, hold on, but we'll get back on the beaten
clearly.
path. Hold on, I'll
Clearly.
get back on the beaten path. But as far as the youth movement, right? Yeah, go for it, right? But let's just not get it twisted, though. Some of these young kids are just not ready.
I agree too.
I can agree
Some
with
of them
that.
are not ready.
Bron Breakker is
And-
probably one of the few that's ready.
And
You think so?
I'm gonna keep.
Do you think he's
What?
ready on the mic? Do you think he's ready on the mic?
If
Mike-
he has,
now he can work
if
on
he
that.
has Paul Heyman, he'll be fine, just like they did with
Yeah,
Brock
he's fine.
Lesnar.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna need a mouthpiece. He's gonna need Paul Heyman. But as far as the youth movement, like how many youth they got right now that is getting love? You know what I mean? Like real
Javon
talk. Because
Evans.
I don't
That's
want to
really
sound like the
about
homer
it.
because you already know I'm gonna say Dom.
Not
But I'm just
Trent.
saying, like other guys,
But even he 30.
got
I mean, but
Braun.
younger.
we got Bronson. Who else?
Carmelo,
Barely.
Dom.
Jabbar.
Barely
Bronson,
though.
Barely.
Carmelo.
Carmelo's part. Look, barely because let's be real. Melo is getting the fans like Kieran Cross did. He's doing his job online, and people are like, "Yeah, we want Melo," but no one's really, bro. Come on,
Like,
I like
they're
Melo.
not doing
They
it
did Melo
backstage.
dirty, but still.
Yeah, backstage, you can tell that for some reason he's not clicking. I don't know why, but it would seem.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
because he
was
got
like-
talent. For
They
real,
cut
for
him
real,
with the Miz.
just cut him.
So
Let him go to the dub at this point. Let him go to the dub.
The Miz is crazy. Nah,
Let him go
going
to the dub, bro.
Is crazy. I mean, that'd be.
Hey,
crazy.
I
Well,
mean,
he'll be able to
relax.
showcase his talent.
Uh, I mean, he'll be there, I guess. I mean,
You said the same thing
relax.
about Ricochet.
You
Ricochet
did say
worked
the same
out.
thing about Ricochet.
I did say the same thing about Ricochet, but
You
I
saw
think
the
Ricochet's
vision after a while.
Ricochet's a vet though versus Carmelo, who isn't. Ricochet was on the Indies and in like Lucha Underground and stuff for years before
true.
WWE, so
That's
he
true.
had a lot more experience. I think the youth movement's an interesting idea because I think about back during like the Ruthless Aggression era and stuff like that, where a bunch of young guys were coming up and getting their opportunities at the world titles. I think their biggest problem is that they're too focused on their old guys that they already have, because they want them to be main event guys, which is fine. But then your mid card isn't getting anything. Your mid card kind of sucks, like week to week. And let's be honest with ourselves, because if you get Melo in those mid card areas, or I'm trying to think of Javon Evans. Javon Evans
yeah.
literally gets reactions week to week on NXT. So if you put him in those areas to succeed, it doesn't seem surprising when the world title opportunity comes up. The problem is the young guys don't get on TV and the old guys do. So your real problem isn't necessarily not having young talent, but not showcasing young talent because you're too busy showing off your 40, 50 plus year old main event stars, which I mean, a lot of them are up there. They're in their mid 40s going into 50s. By the time they get their guys up there, they'll be up in the 50s.
I feel you, but I gotta play devil's advocate on this. Sometimes you just have to take the moment. LA Knight's not supposed to be where he's at if he didn't take the moment.
That's true.
You gotta grasp the moments. These kids gotta say, fuck it, let's go.
But I mean, they grasped the moment. It doesn't matter. I mean, Zack Ryder grasped the moment. He was one of the first ones to get the online love, and look what they did to him. He went to the Indies. He became king of the Indies, and now he's doing whatever he's doing in NXT. So it's like, you can, but also that doesn't mean they care about it. They will not give a shit if they don't give a shit at the end of the day.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah, do you think?
So with the youth compared to the older dudes on the roster, what's more important? Like I agree with y'all with, you know, like a Brock or a Randy. I mean, if you look at a Austin Theory as well, like he could have been that next one with the younger dudes leading up to it, but of course we all know what happened with that. But is it like, if you look at a Brock came in and it was graps. Randy came in with lineage and everything, and he could wrestle his ass off.
Right.
Austin Theory was next. He was, quote unquote, I would say, heel John Cena, because that's how, you know, his gear looks when John Cena first debuted, looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
So with that, do y'all think it's more of a, if we're gonna push youth, are you focusing more on the grabs or the mic? Because a lot of these dudes didn't have to cut a lot of promos, because let's be honest, y'all know how I feel about Randy. I think Randy's the GOAT. Randy was protected on the mic for years by arguably two of the greatest ever with Triple H and Ric Flair. Batista's a dog, don't get me wrong, but he had Evolution guarding him.
Yeah, his
like
mic
he
was
was
horrible.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Like, so where do y'all stand with that? Like, are y'all looking, like, if you're gonna push the youth, are you looking for graps, or are you looking for the total package, or are you looking for one or the other? Like,
I was gonna say I'm a total package kind of guy, and that's not for everybody. Like someone like, for example, like Javon Evans, I don't really mind his mic work, because that's been a hot topic. Is like that they say his mic work isn't the best, but I feel like his in-ring work and his creativity within the ring makes up for all of that. And then when he's outside the ring, I don't mind whatever his mic work might be, because his in-ring work kind of backs it up. I feel like Bron Breakker is cool, but in his case, like, he doesn't do the creative things that like a Javon Evans would do, so you don't draw the same reactions. Now, he is a dog, and he does get the big spears, and it's a big reaction, but I feel like that'll get boring after a while compared to the guy who does a lot of flips. Like a Jeff Hardy didn't have to talk a lot, because all that in-ring work was so cool. You're like, that's so cool. It captivated you. But someone like Bron with the spears and the heavy, you know, moves that he does, I feel like they're going to push him to be on mic a little bit more, because fans are going to they're not going to grasp as much, because he's not a flippy type of crazy type of guy. I don't know. That's just kind of my take, though. So I think it's very dependent upon who you're going to bestow it upon. Go ahead, Dirty Dan. I see you here.
Yeah, I would say it depends, because you know me. Usually I'm a mic guy. But let's just be real. I like Dom a lot, but they don't let him talk that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's probably better because you know he's the douche, so it's fine. But
yeah,
I mean,
Jumbotron and stuff. Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest with you, like, okay, like Bron, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and it might get me crucified.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm gonna be real.
I'm not. I'm saying
I mean, I'll be real.
Like,
there's nothing.
He's the future.
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. No.
He just doesn't fit my style, I guess.
Yeah. I hear you on that.
The running fast and the whole tackling dude, I was like, okay,
I love it.
You don't like it when he has his ticks?
But I
bro,
like that
I'll
too.
be real with you.
Those are the two things I like, though. But outside of that, I don't know how long you can grasp and hold on to
But you have to understand, I am the oldest guy on this panel. So those ticks. What?
Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
40.
I'm 40. Never mind. I'm not saying that. I'm over 40. I'm over 40. Yeah, I'm an old guy. But
I'm an old guy.
okay, you got I'm just saying, but the ticks, like, I'm old enough. That's Psycho Sid, bro.
Yeah.
Psycho Sid was crazy and like, so no offense, like for me, I understand for you, but for me, I've already seen it. So it's just like, okay, so it's another thing. I get why newer fans, younger fans like him, cool. But like also like Bronson Reed, no offense, people just like him because he just causes destruction. Really, if you want to be real, he's not the greatest in ring. I don't think so.
No,
I disagree with that one. Go RJ.
You want me to be real with you? The reason I have that take is because I love Jacob. And Jacob's another big guy who could do a bunch of stuff. You know, I understand Bronson Reed's bigger, but I'm just saying, like, I prefer somebody like Fatu. That's why I'm saying, like,
I was with RJ though. RJ, go ahead. I know
Sorry,
you
RJ, go ahead.
Yeah, his size.
Well, I just say for his size, he moves pretty well.
He does,
He's
man.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't move
decent
pretty
when he
well. It's just,
does.
like I said, it's just not for me. I guess I don't know. It's
No,
like,
yeah,
I'm
that's
just like,
I mean, I think at the end of the day, for all of it, it's just you have these guys at NXT for a reason. I feel like
I agree.
since you have a developmental brand, you literally have the chance to go cut a promo. And then if they put on a good match, but not have a good promo, you go, okay, well, now I know I want this guy as a match worker and maybe lay back on his mic work. Like they have their own intel to get, and it's like they don't use it. It's like back when Vince was running NXT, a lot of guys would come up, they're like, yeah, he never watched it. He has no idea what we do. That's why he doesn't get what we do. If you watch your own product or even get, internet data, you can hire people to go on the internet and see, oh, I loved this promo, or I hated this match, but the promo was great. And you can go, all right, well, we know what to work on with this guy. So the second you bring him up, you can be like, all right, he's a match worker, but maybe we cut back on promo stuff. We just really show off this big dude that picks people up. Or you go, he's a really good mic worker. We're going to have him interrupt a world champion and kind of dissect him on the mic as much as we can. So that way you kind of hide him behind his sloppy match work. But you have too much data on you in a developmental brand that you're not using that. It's like, you can't really ask, it's like, well, which one do you prefer? It's like, well, you have all the information to improve those things. If you want him to be the total package, you can keep him in NXT, have him work on it, send him to acting school or whatever, or if they need the physical work, you keep him in the performance center. But if they have one of those things down and you're like, all right, my mid-card needs a new mic worker, my mid-card needs a new worker for the ring, you can pull them up and then have them learn on the job. A lot of people do. Dom did it. Dom learned on the job, and now look at him. He's huge.
For sure.
I have a question for y'all then.
Better. Go ahead.
So how long would you think is adequate to be in like NXT to work on these things? Because I feel like you shouldn't be there maybe 2.5.
I brought up
to
Trick
3.
Williams today.
You did.
Bro's been there
I'm about to say
5
Trick's
years,
been there forever.
bro. Like 5 years. I saw.
Hey, no offense.
And it's like
some people
it's long as hell. And like bro was there 5 years, never got called up, and then the first thing he gets is a TNA title. Like I just didn't. It froze real quick. I don't know why, but go ahead. Yeah, it just froze real quick. I have no idea.
Like he got he got the TNA strap so he could work on his mic skills and everything, being a champion, essentially putting the company on his back. So that's why I feel like he got the TNA strap, and then he's gonna get the NXT strap and maybe do better. Because he was very green in the beginning when he first got the NXT strap.
Can I just play devil's advocate again?
Oh yeah. We need that.
Can it be just like, I can understand like we could blame the company and then you could blame the company for a lot of stuff, but you got maybe some of these kids, bro. Like some of these kids are just like, I'm here, I'm doing my moves, and that's it. Sometimes you gotta watch the past and do your homework and do all those other stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying it could be something.
No, Undertaker brought that up. He said there's been a lot of TikToking, but not enough watching old school people.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I understand some of the old stuff doesn't like completely translate, but you can still learn something.
Yeah, something. You know I mean, back then, I think the promos are better than today. So go ahead, RJ.
To go off.
Go ahead, RJ.
Though, sorry, to go off of that though, that is something I've been thinking about. They've been hiring a lot of college athletes, which is great. Don't get me wrong, because their athleticism is going to be there. But before, you were getting indie guys who were working wrestling for years before they had their chance. So when you think about it, it's like it's good to get a lot of those college athletes because they're like their bodies are going to be really, really strong and really athletic for years to come. But some of them don't give a shit about wrestling, because that happened with Jasmine Nix recently and her band, where they just the second they got out, they were bad mouthing the company. Where it's like, I like that you're giving those people opportunities because a lot of them do have that build, that look to them. But if they don't give a shit about wrestling, they're not going to give a shit about.
Not going to get it.
They're not going to watch tape. They're not going to go back to. They just want the lights and stuff. They're going to see the big paycheck when you see a big paycheck. That's about it.
Go ahead, Earl. You wanted to add something too, right?
Yeah, like pretty much RJ said what I was gonna say. Like I'll be honest with you.
That's perfect.
Like, but I think the biggest thing with that is that a lot of these indies guys got a lot of mileage on their bodies.
That too.
And I think sometimes even with bringing them indie guys in, like you got a dude who's been on the indies for 15 years, but he on the main scene for 3, like, and he 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like I think it's a 2-play, but I'll even bring this into it. I think what else is hindering NXT, and I'm glad they're doing it now. I'm glad they're moving to PC. Because I think because if you look at an NXT show, like if you just look on Tuesday, it's the same people in the crowd. Like I can sit there and identify the same people that have been in that crowd since Seth was there, since Adam Cole was there, everybody was there. Like I can see the same people there. Like so how is somebody going to improve as a talent if you in front of the same people? Like I'm glad they starting to get on the road with them now though, like with NXT and travel and do all that stuff now. But I can't get any better if I'm in front of the same 65, 70 people every time, and they know who I am, and they know what my reaction is going to be, and they know my mannerisms. Like, I got to get in front of new people. And so I think what's going to help is them moving to PC, them moving where they're going to tape the shows, all that stuff to get new blood in there in the audience, because it's like, all right, it's the same with us as fans online. If we're seeing the same thing on Raw, SmackDown, AEW, TNA every week, we complaining.
Yeah,
because it's the same people.
Right.
And we getting sick of seeing the same thing.
Yep.
So it's the same for the crowd down there. And I'm pretty sure talent is feeling the same way. They're like, all right, how can I get better if I'm not gonna get a different reaction out of the same people?
Right.
But I could say something controversial one day and I can get a pop. But at the same time, I'm not gonna get that same buzz.
Right.
So I think it's a catch-22 with that for real.
Right. Again, it's always going to be dependent upon a few things, but I think both of you really hit on it. I think RJ really touched on it with the college NIL things and things of that nature. That's definitely a good point. And again, just like holding talent maybe too long, over judging talent, under judging talent, all those things happen behind the scenes. But I kind of wanted to reel the conversation back really quick back to like Monday Night Raw really quick, because I actually have another question about the youth movement. Kind of, if we don't go youth, well, I guess with this question we could go youth. Is this a good time to bring back Ilya Dragunov? Because I haven't seen him in forever, so I think throwing him into some type of fun picture. And what is up with Gunther? We haven't seen Gunther in a while either. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I feel like, I bring this up because I feel like they're about to smack Gunther into this title picture somehow. I really do.
You okay with it?
Oh, we know you are. We know you are.
As big as a Gunther
we
fan
know you
I
are.
am, they haven't did
we know
really
you
much
with
with
that.
him. Yeah, I mean, they haven't done much with him.
Who else would it be?
That's
I
what I'm
left for
leading
OD.
into. I mentioned Ilya and Gunther. We mentioned Bron earlier. I think we all kind of said Bron. We also mentioned CM Punk, but like those seem like the 3 names. Is there anybody else that like and like how do we even get there? Is my thing. I
got one that no one's gonna think of.
Oh God!
You have Obafemi come in and squash Seth Rollins. That's
no, I was gonna say him, but I was gonna say Kofi Kingston.
Man, that's he's right. That is
another great episode.
Yeah, let's put it right there.
Actually, my guys, I appreciate y'all. We out.
Cut his mic. Turn that shit off.
We're gonna take him out all together, y'all. Look, cut this shit. Cut. This is what we got. Cut. This is crazy.
No more BG Black. We're gonna cut
out.
his mic.
Who are you thinking, Earl? Because I'm way more interested in that than to ever hear BG Black's opinion again.
Montez Ford.
I like that.
Wow. I
Have
actually
him
do
leave the
that.
fight. Have him leave the Friday Night Delight altogether.
Yo, I actually do like that. It's not terrible.
He
Ford.
matches the aesthetic too.
Damn.
The bright
That's a
lights.
tough fucking
He's
pick,
the
man.
black Seth Rollins. What are we talking about? He
I see what you're trying to get at here.
Where are you getting? You tell me everything Seth does, Montez does. Look at their match that they had like a year or two ago when they went one-on-one. Seth was shocked at how he was moving around the ring just like him. All Montez is a black Seth Rollins. He does the jumps. He's able to do all the CrossFit stuff because of his wife.
Very
He's
eccentric.
athletic enough. Rob Van Dam just said 2 days ago in an interview that Montez has the best splash in the business across any company.
Nice. Yeah.
He said Montez has the best. He says he has the most athletic. He gets up the highest, all that stuff like that. Like, you tell me he got mic skills. He got all of that. You tell me a week point ahead.
Obviously.
He got the look. He sells. You have to tell me where is a weak point in Montez Ford.
Yeah, nah.
You can't find one.
Yeah, make a solid point.
You can't find one. He's healthy.
Trapped between the street profits, bro.
He is.
Yeah, I said this.
Look,
Yeah.
He's been out twice in his whole career. Twice. He's never really injured. He show up. He's backstage in Gorilla when he's not wrestling, so he's around learning the business. He's doing everything that he's supposed to do. There's no weak point. He's gonna get the pop because everybody been clamoring for it.
I like that.
Him and Bianca champ at the same time would look really good in those press interviews.
Really good.
Come on.
Them on the like red carpet, them both of the world title would look pretty good. I mean,
really good. I like that. It's a solid pick, Earl. Solid pick. I like that. Okay, well, you know what? Now you kind of got me hoping for that. I'd much rather see something like that than what the hell I said. I mean, look, I wouldn't be too upset CM Punk won it, to be honest. I think that's like I haven't been a CM Punk fan all year. He really grew on me throughout the year. And just watching him work and hear how the crowd reacts to him, I do feel
drinking
like
the devil's juice, huh?
Amen, hallelujah. I smoked the devil's lettuce too, nigga. Anyway, so
yeah, I'm about to say I refuse to answer this question.
Right. So
because you already know my answer, so I'm just refusing. I'm not gonna answer it. It's like whatever.
I kind of want to rewind a little bit
Finn
too
Balor,
because
clearly.
we talked about
Dominic Mysterio. So anyway, let's go. Anyway,
we talked about the weekend a little bit in the beginning of this episode, and I do want to highlight just a little bit of it. So my first question, and this is kind of very vague, but I do want to see if y'all thought about this. Was Crown Jewel truly the PLE of the year for WWE? Or do you feel like we're prisoners of the moment? And there's one PLE that comes to my mind that I think competes with Crown Jewel. Firstly,
SummerSlam.
Let's talk about Crown Jewel. Did we all enjoy it? Most of us enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah.
Probably one match I probably wouldn't have cared for, or it would change.
It was a one-match card for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This was the first one I caught in a while because I actually had time.
I enjoyed it. Earl, how did you enjoy it? Just a quick reaction.
It was good.
I agree. It was really good. So,
it was good.
PLE of the year, or what would your pick be? Mine is AAA. The first one, The Worlds Collide. That shit was a banger for me. I'm gonna consider it a WWE because they were together. So I'm gonna pick that as my favorite. It still sticks out in my head. I love the AAA stuff. Whenever they do AAA, I think it is absolutely amazing. I love those.
PLE of the year, no, but it's definitely like top 3 right now.
PLE's been up and down this year, so it's not hard to be there. I know it's top 3. It's in number uno.
Not uno.
Numero uno.
Nah.
I'm thinking PLEs. I'm probably giving Evolution the upper hand still. I still think Evolution.
That's where I'm at too, Arthur. That's where I'm at too.
That one did skip my mind. Damn.
That one genuinely was just a shocker pay-per-view. I was ready to skip it. I didn't. I was like, kind of glad I didn't skip this one.
It was really good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the one.
Damn. That's a solid pick. That competes with AAA for me because that was one of my favorite PLEs too. Honestly, I loved Evolution. It's really good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick SummerSlam.
SummerSlam was good. SummerSlam was good.
Mhm.
That had 2 nights this year too. That had 2 nights this
Yeah.
year.
That Cody
Yeah.
John Cena, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. No, that was definitely good. They had a couple. It's been up and down.
No, they had a
but
couple, but
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
like
good
that
one.
crowd went nuts. That was babyface Cena, man. When those lights came on with the colors, they were like, yes.
Yeah.
We were
that
so
is
back
true.
for that.
That
time.
is true. I forgot that's when that happened. Damn.
That
damn.
crowd went
That's
nuts.
a good move. Yeah, that's a good moment. That's a good moment.
Earl's so stuck in
Yeah,
thought.
he's tough.
He's like,
I
shit.
know. I'm looking at him.
Hey, no, because RJ bringing up Evolution.
That's tough.
That
So
was
Evolution was, yeah.
that was
so good.
fire.
We can
That
all
was
agree
great, yo.
Mania's not competing for the number
No,
one
hell
spot.
no,
No,
hell
No,
no.
not at all. Not at all.
We talking about top 5. I said it was Crown Jewel
I'm
number
just
1.
saying.
all
I'm just saying.
right?
I'm saying.
Yeah,
listen,
I probably it ain't number 1, but yeah, Evolution. That's
That's a good
you're
one.
gonna be hard pressed.
Yeah.
That's hard pressed to beat that from top to
I was
bottom.
about to
Like
say you
from
can go
first
1A,
match.
1B, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts, at this point.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, but
In this realm, right? And Earl, I'll pass it off to you. In this realm, would you say? But and now I'm gonna switch the conversation a little bit to John Cena. We're still talking about PLEs, but more about John Cena, right? Do you feel like Earl, John Cena's final match tour has been a crutch for the WWE and the PLEs that they put on? Because, and I bring this up because I feel like his match with AJ might have been match of the night for over this weekend. You had
Match of
him
the
and
week.
Logan. Yeah, you had him and Logan that really put on another banger that was surprising. You had him and Randy. You had him and Cody
Yeah.
just recently. So it seems like the best ever is still carrying this company to me. Do you feel the same? Do you feel like it's been a crutch for the WWE PLEs? Like if you take the Cena matches out of most of these PLEs,
Mhm.
how are you feeling?
Take him out. I like Cena on TV better.
Ooh, okay. I respect that.
I like his matches on TV better. I like that he I think for some of the matches, I think some of them made sense. I don't think all these matches should have been on PLEs. I think him and Randy, yes. And I was in the building for him and Randy, and I think that one was exceptional. I think that should have been on there.
Mhm.
Of course, him and Cody, yeah.
Yes, of course.
I think you put him and Logan as a main event on SmackDown. I don't think that needs to be on the PLE.
I respect that. I respect that.
I think that's the biggest thing for me is I don't think everything that he does needs to be on a PLE. I think him having matches on regular TV makes for better ratings.
So in turn, would you call that a crutch for WWE or no?
1000%.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's because of how the roster is right now. I don't think there's enough. I think at the same time as I think there's enough talent on the roster, but I don't think the talent is doing what they need to do, and so they got to fill it. I think the Cena matches are fillers because they want to do certain things, but it's talent who's injured, it's talent who they're giving vacations to, it's talent who just doesn't, the matches aren't hitting on TV, so they can't bring them on to PLEs and have them continue on there, and then they just drop the matches. So I think it's a combination of both. I think the roster has to do their part, but the company, I think, with the company is also looking at dollars. Like,
of course.
like I'll be perfectly honest with you. When they came to Chicago, we smashed the company record with merch sales. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Big money.
Yeah, like big money. Like the belt stand alone did 100,000. That was just the
crazy.
belt stand. That's just the belt stand, and we sold
T-shirts is even
shirts.
crazier, yeah.
Like the T-shirts, and like we sold the Cena shirts. We sold Cena shirts and Punk shirts at the title stand. But it's like outside of that, like it's so much more with who wants to see it. Like the ticket prices. I think that's the other thing too. Like I look at like the family thing. Like a lot of people complain about ticket prices.
Yeah, we talking about that.
You can see Cena for $75. Like you don't need to see him every time for $650.
Right.
Like that's robbing a lot of people who can't afford that, who want to see Cena.
Facts.
Perfect example as of today with the DC.
That's what we just talking about.
Bro,
like that's crazy.
ridiculous.
Like you got 50,000 people waiting in queue. Like, come on, what
Crazy,
we doing?
I was 60,000.
He was
And the
60,000.
and the lowest ticket was 200.
Yeah, that's what Mitch
No,
was saying. He said
no,
he said when he
380
got in 380.
for
380
the
in the
nosebleeds.
nosebleeds.
See, and they marked it, and they went up from there. So you like the resale gonna be crazy. So it's like you can do y'all, and they're considering that a PLE with the, and it's really not,
It's
but they're
not.
considering
We
a
talking about
PLE.
that too. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I think it's a huge crutch.
I respect that. And anybody else want to add anything else to that conversation?
No, you said it all.
I know.
They not
He said it
talent.
already. It's definitely a crutch. Yeah.
All right, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I definitely agree it's a crush. Well, to wrap up the night and the conversation, I did have a question in here. I just want to get the panel's like honest opinions here. So I've been very outspoken about how the Kabuki Warriors have been with Asuka and how I haven't been a fan, but now I am after the smack. That was amazing. Yo, I love it. Yo, they've been on fire, right? But you had Io and Rhea. I talked about that too. And I said I wasn't sure if they was going to click. And I feel like they clicked. And I thought it was all right. So, but where the question I kind of posed, where do we go from here? Because it feels like these two teams are intertwined too much. And I just don't know where you kind of take their stories from here. Like, where do the Kabuki Warriors go? And where
break up.
You think
It's
so?
they're either going to break up, or this is just a really, really, really long as elaborate plan just for Io to turn on Rhea, and they all get a reunion.
Nah,
that'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous, and that'd be ridiculous. That'd be dumb. But like that's or the
Definitely
Kabuki
dumb.
Warriors.
Do not turn Io heel for the love of God.
Or
I
the
think
Kabuki Warriors break up and Kari turns on Asuka.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's the most reasonable. But go ahead, Dirty Dan.
One thing that helps out everybody is bring in Julia, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I like that, though. I like that,
Yo, she fits, but she fits Asuka style perfectly.
Man, she's so poop, bro.
Them two together.
Because she's with the Joe with the big purse, bro.
No,
like
yeah, that's her problem. Not to not be on TV for like 100 plus days. That's her problem. Is the
Shorty with the bag. Oh,
yeah, sure.
Big old purse. Like,
yeah, this is what you do. You get Rhea out of there because for some reason they got her in the cuck chair for whatever reason.
You know they're gonna take her out anyway. They're gonna make her go for the title. You know this already.
You build the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky a damage control triple threat for the IC title. That's what you do. That's what you build towards.
Because
that women's IC
you
title.
Did say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's not terrible.
They build
with Kari winning.
They build for the Asuka Io PLE.
Yeah,
that's because
that singles match.
It hasn't happened yet, and that singles match is going to be insane when it happens.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
I think it's a WrestleMania build-up. Honestly, I don't.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
But Kari's gonna turn on her for sure.
Yeah.
Like you could see it now. But Io and Asuka 1-on-1, whether it's Rumble or Mania, is gonna happen, and it's gonna be the best 1-on-1 match of the night.
Yeah, for
sure. I don't care who's
Kari's staying.
For the custody.
Hey. What if they build us up for Mania, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, you have Asuka win the title.
Ooh.
Which one?
Oh, I like that.
I
like that. I like that.
Which one?
The big title.
It.
Yeah, Stephanie on it. Maybe Becky's. Hey, Becky's.
That's what I'll say. So for like the IC title, yeah. I don't know if they. I don't think they want to do the.
You can have Asuka win.
Definitely not.
Kyrie helps. And then eventually Kyrie's gonna get tired of getting smacked one too many times.
Right. Right. I like that.
And then Asuka's gonna be on her own to face Io.
I like that. I like that because Asuka and Becky's a big match. She could do that.
That is. And I'm a big Becky hater.
Bro.
I'm a Becky lover. Io's what? I'm sorry.
You are.
Well, Io's come into the last two WrestleManias as champion to lose.
Yeah.
I'd like to see her go into a Mania to win one. That'd be
Yep. I agree.
So, I'm down.
I agree.
I'm also I'm an Io Sky not apologist because she doesn't do anything wrong, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
real.
real.
Unapologetically love her.
I'm just to the point where I'm just tired of it being Rhea.
Yes.
So just have it Io and Asuka. Let's just do it, man. Can't be Rhea all the time, dog.
But Dirty Dan, though. Here go my question. Why can't it? Like,
Well, I'm not
it's-
saying it can't. She's got the talent in the world, bro. Like everybody loves her. I get it, but
You said
yeah.
repetition. You said that earlier too, Earl. I mean, too much repetition, you're gonna be annoyed after a while. You're gonna be like,
I think, but with her, it's like, bro, like she's so over.
oh,
Yeah.
she got it. Yeah, I know.
She like it's crazy. Like I forgot. I think it was Punk who said it. Like she's the most over in the company,
Mhm.
and there's nobody who's like, I don't know what it is. Like somebody like I get it. I love Rhea,
Mhm.
but I still need to figure out like what is it
What it
that
is.
she does that has her so over.
No, for sure. No, you're right. I agree with that. Because I like her a lot, but I don't think she's like a Stone Cold, maybe. Like Stone Cold super over. I don't think she's like one of them. No.
I'm
She's
about to say
amazing.
Stone Cold had the injury, but it's not like Stone Cold won the title a bunch
I'm
of
saying
times. Like
Stone Cold
you can still
rocked.
have your thing and not have to have the title.
You Triple H even like I don't
No, I'm
think
just saying because I always go
she's-
back. I always go back to Piper. Piper was a big star and never
Yes.
won the world title.
Right.
You sound like me. You sound like me because that was my whole thing with HBK. HBK only won the strap 5 times.
No,
Mhm.
Like he only was the world champ 5 times.
but they
He
call
was
him
the
Mr.
IC
WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Right. He was IC champ, what, 2 times, maybe, I
Mhm.
think. So he don't have a lot of title reign. That's my biggest thing with a lot of these
Mhm.
dudes. Everybody wants certain people to have straps. Like, build your character.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like, build that character where you can last. Like, yeah, he missed WrestleMania because of him.
Right.
Not because of a belt, because of
Yep.
him.
That's true.
How many, Undertaker was 21-1 at
Oh,
WrestleMania. How many of
Ridiculous.
those matches was actually for a belt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you make
Yeah.
a great. Yeah, you make a solid point.
He had a.
Okay, here's my point. There is some people who are bigger than the title. She's
Right.
bigger than the title. She
Yeah.
doesn't even need the title to be
That's true,
her
too.
stardom is through the roof. You know what I mean? She don't need the title.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, let Io and Asuka have a shine at WrestleMania as a main event. You know, Rhea's gonna wind up having the most titles in women. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna happen. But
Yeah. At some point. Well, I don't know. You know, you got Mercedes Moné over there getting about 12 of them, 11.
We
of them.
got
She
one
about to
more.
start that
We got
project.
one
Oh,
I was gonna say you can always give somebody the bathroom title like Michi Khan does.
Michi
Yeah,
Khan.
there's the one.
There it is. You
I
got him.
almost got through the whole
You got
thing
him without saying it.
the one. I made it the
That's
whole
crazy.
time.
That's a fact.
Crazy. A
That's a
bathroom
fact.
title. I would
Scotty
never.
wins. Scotty
Nah.
wins.
Never. Not the.
Oh my
One
God. Well,
title.
TTR fam.
One.
TTR fam. You got Michi Khan
my
over
God.
here losing it now.
Yo,
Earl calls him Michi Khan because, you know what I mean? He a Tony Khan fan. You know what I mean? He love
Yeah,
AEW.
I love
And
the
the way he be
snowman.
booking, is Tony Khan like. So he Michi Khan.
He's a snowman.
Snowman. That's crazy. There's only one snowman. You can't ban him. His name is Young Jeezy. Anyway. Anyway, TTR Tribe, I
Oh my
appreciate
God.
y'all for coming through. Earl, I appreciate you for being our 2-time guest.
Yes, sir.
2-time. I appreciate you for coming through
Always.
tonight and locking it down. Excuse me. TTR Tribe, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell us how you feel about Seth Rollins. Tell us in the comments below. Who do y'all want to see with the championship? Who do y'all want to see challenge? Or is it just going to be the bronze? Talk to us. Let us know how y'all feel below.
Oh,
Make sure you like, subscribe. Or it's the bronze era, bro. We back in the bronze.